Have you ever picked up a book or a restaurant menu and found yourself holding it farther and farther away, squinting just to make out the words? Or maybe you've noticed that driving after dark doesn't feel quite as easy or confident as it used to? Perhaps there are moments when you walk into a room and that familiar thought crosses your mind. What did I come in here for? If any of that sounds familiar, I want you to know something important right now. You are not alone, and what you're experiencing is not simply something you have to accept. Today, we're going to have a calm, honest conversation about something that science has been paying very close attention to in recent years. A natural compound found in certain everyday foods that may play a meaningful role in supporting both your eyesight and your memory as you get older. And the most exciting part? You may already have one of these foods in your kitchen. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have 3 simple, affordable foods to consider adding to your evenings, and you'll understand exactly why they may matter so much for your long-term independence and quality of life. Before we go further, a quick and important note. Everything I share with you today is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for personal medical advice. Please always consult your own doctor or healthcare professional before making changes to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications. Your doctor knows your full picture. I'm simply here to help you understand the science in plain language. Now, let's talk about something called lutein. Lutein is a natural pigment. Think of it as a type of protective color compound found in certain plants and foods. Your body cannot produce lutein on its own, which means the only way to get it is through what you eat. And here's why that matters so much as we age. Inside your eye, there is a small but incredibly important area at the center of your retina called the macula. The macula is responsible for your sharp, detailed, central vision, the kind you use when you're reading, recognizing faces, or watching television. Think of it as the high-definition zone of your eye. Now, the macula naturally accumulates lutein, which acts a bit like a pair of internal sunglasses. It filters out harmful blue light and helps protect those delicate cells from damage caused by what scientists call oxidative stress, a kind of slow internal wear and tear that affects our cells over time. As we get older, the levels of lutein in our eyes and in our brain can gradually decline, and researchers have found that lower levels of this compound may be associated with a greater risk of age-related changes in both vision and cognitive function, including that frustrating fuzzy thinking that some people refer to as brain fog. But here is the genuinely hopeful part. Studies suggest that regularly eating foods rich in lutein may help replenish these levels and support the health of both the eye and the brain over time. And one of the most fascinating connections researchers have made is between lutein, the brain, and sleep. During deep sleep, the kind of restorative, slow-wave sleep that your body works very hard to achieve each night, your brain is far from resting. It is actually doing some of its most important maintenance work. Waste products that accumulate during the day are cleared out. Memories are consolidated and filed away. Nerve connections are strengthened and repaired. This is also the window during which antioxidant compounds like lutein may be most actively supporting the health of your brain cells. So what you eat in the hours before bed may actually influence the quality of that overnight repair process. That's why the 3 foods I'm about to share with you are especially worth considering as part of a simple evening routine. The first food is spinach. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Spinach again. But bear with me, because spinach is genuinely one of the most lutein-rich foods available, and it doesn't have to be boring. A cup of cooked spinach contains a remarkable amount of lutein, far more than most other vegetables. The reason cooked spinach is particularly useful is that cooking breaks down the plant cell walls slightly, which can make it easier for your body to absorb the lutein inside. Adding a small drizzle of olive oil or a little healthy fat alongside it helps even more, because lutein is what scientists call fat-soluble, meaning your body absorbs it much more effectively when it's eaten with a bit of fat. A simple warm spinach side dish, a small bowl of spinach soup, or even spinach gently stirred into eggs in the evening can be a wonderfully easy habit to build. The second food might surprise you, and it's one that was unfairly avoided for many years. Pasture-raised egg yolks. For a long time, eggs had a complicated reputation because of concerns about cholesterol. But the scientific conversation around eggs has evolved considerably, and many healthcare professionals now recognize that for most people, eggs can be a nutritious part of a balanced diet. What makes egg yolks especially interesting for our purposes today is that the lutein found in them is in a form that your body absorbs particularly well, even better than the lutein from vegetables in many cases. This is partly because of the natural fat already present in the yolk. A couple of eggs in the evening, perhaps a simple scrambled egg or a light omelet, can be a gentle, protein-rich meal that also delivers a meaningful dose of this protective compound. As always, if you have specific dietary concerns around eggs, please speak with your doctor first. The third food is one that many people enjoy as a snack and may not realize carries significant nutritional value for the eyes and brain: pistachios. Among all nuts, pistachios consistently rank among the highest in lutein content. They are also rich in other antioxidants and healthy fats that support overall brain and cardiovascular health. A small handful of unsalted pistachios in the evening, perhaps alongside a cup of herbal tea, is a satisfying, crunchy habit that may support your body's overnight restoration work. Because they are calorie-dense, a small portion is plenty. Think of a modest handful, not a large bowl, as your gentle nightly ritual. Now, a word about how these foods work together with sleep. None of this is about a single meal producing dramatic overnight results. That would not be honest or accurate. What the research suggests is that consistently including lutein-rich foods in your diet over weeks and months may contribute to a gradual, cumulative support of eye and brain health. Your body is not a machine that can be fixed with one dose of something. It is a living system that responds to consistent, caring habits over time. Think of it the way you might think of watering a plant. One glass of water doesn't transform a dry plant instantly, but regular, gentle watering over time makes all the difference. If you're someone who worries about maintaining your independence, being able to drive safely, read your grandchildren's messages, remember the names of people you love, then these small, affordable, everyday food habits are worth discussing with your doctor. Not as a cure, not as a guarantee, but as a gentle, evidence-informed way of supporting the body you have and the life you want to keep living fully. Let me leave you with this. The goal of everything we share here at Prime Daily Health is to give you honest, clear, empowering information that helps you feel more in control of your own well-being. Aging is not something to fear, it is something to navigate wisely, with the right knowledge and the right support. Your eyes and your brain have served you for decades. Giving them a little extra nutritional care each evening is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself. If you found today's video helpful, please give it a like. It really does help more people like you find this channel. And if you have a family member or friend who has been mentioning concerns about their vision or memory, please consider sharing this video with them. It might be just the information they needed today. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you already been eating any of these 3 foods? Have you noticed any changes in how you feel? Your experiences matter, and this community is always here to listen. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Prime Daily Health and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're here every week, bringing you calm, trustworthy health information made just for you. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.